Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Kyle Price, host of the show Making a Moment. And today, we're here at the Native Son Sunday's Finest Black Style Brunch. That means everybody's throwing that fit on. It's Met Gala weekend, and we are celebrating this year's theme, Black Dandyism. But we're going to celebrate everything that is Black exceptionalism this weekend and how we express it through our clothes. So I'm going to grab some of our faves and get an interview going, all right? Let's get it going. The theme of Black Dandyism, why do you feel like it's important?
Well, I think what's interesting about what's happening in the country, right, to have all this political upheaval, the rollback on DE&I, attacks on trans and queer folks, and then here Vogue magazine is celebrating Black men.
In so many ways, dandyism comes to be what it is because of Black sartorial aesthetics.
We see it celebrated in rap, music, all types of culture. So it's really cool to see it have its moment.
Fashion was used, it can be used as self-expression, but also as a marker of dignity.
Well, for me, it's a long time coming. Black people are at the epicenter of what culture and style is to America and actually to the world.
I've always been aware of the fact that we create style. Dandyism, it's a word that points to the iconic, trend-setting, and it's international too. Like the versions of it that you see in Harlem, and then the version of it that you see in the Congo, the version of it that you see all over the diaspora is just so fierce.
Dandyism is not the label. It is how you wear the garment. It is how you feel in the garment. It's how you make others feel when they see you in the garment. And that's not a price tag.
Listen, Black style has always driven culture through time. And it's amazing that an institution like the Met has recognized that in this capacity.
I think it's about time. Coleman said it last night. God created Black people and Black people created style.
How do you use fashion as your armor?
I typically dress according to what I want to feel in that day. And it's a way to sort of be self-determined and also self-defining.
I think it's showing up to look your best, standing out in the room so that your light is fully on.
Fashion is one of the few art forms where you don't have to speak, you don't have to do anything. You just throw it on and you show exactly how you feel, your vibe, everything. It speaks for you. And I think if that's not armor, you know what it is.
I just went to Coleman Domingo's Met Gala pre-party, and the theme was put that shit on. Black people have always had to use fashion as armor. During the days of Reconstruction, they spread rumors about us being unkept and filthy and all that kind of stuff to keep us from being able to get jobs. So that one of the reasons why we are always so dandy and always so fly is a cultural reason.
Preconceptions, biases, prejudices are a part of the fabric of American culture. It's really no coincidence that we have come up with all of these gorgeous ways to be taken seriously, to be respected, and to be adored as the beautiful people that we are.
When I launched my talk show, I told my team immediately, fashion is our weapon. I will walk out there as a Black woman they cannot deny.
I feel like people see you before they know you.
I feel like for me, I got it from church. You know what I mean? Like going to church every Sunday, we got dressed.
Yeah.
Times are different. People want to be casual now. And so I think that actually my armor now is the opposite. It's about being more relaxed and more comfortable in my body. But at the same time, as Coleman said last night, put that shit on.
So how do you define your style? Like, is it chic? Is it simple? Like, is it how you feel that day?
I think I try to lean towards chic. I don't know. I like to be elegant.
My style is kind of academic b-boy is the best way I would describe it. Okay. I like preppy, I like classic, but I also like a little edge, like the ripped up jean.
Being comfortable. I used to overdress and do the most. I think I feel sexiest and most confident when I'm honestly just comfortable.
I would say focus on fit. Don't look at the price. Make sure that it speaks of who you are.
So how do you define your fly? Because you always be putting that shit on. Like, how do you define your fly?
Well, my fly is simply my mother, Lolly, in Harlem.
Right.
I literally go into my closet and I put that shit on.
I feel futuristic, comfort, and class.
Ahead of the pack, never behind.
To me, it's when you walk in the room and someone lights up at the very present. You came in, I saw this.
Oh, you saw me when it go. Timber Hall said it. We got it on camera, right?
And one motherfucking word, schizophrenic. Hyper schizophrenic.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
Okay.
When I go to places and everybody's dressed up, I like to dress a little bit down. And the places when people are dressed down, I like to dress a little bit up. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's the Aries in me just trying to be a little bit of a rebel.
It's the Aquarian moon in you.
It's the Aquarian.
Because don't tell me what to do.
First of all, why does she know my moon sign and telling y'all all my business?
That was a part of the conversation, but we're not going to talk no more about that.
Yeah, it's true. I think I like to feel like myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, so a style tip for people who are trying to find their own personal style. What would you tell them?
I would say ignore the trends.